Hey everyone, let me get a drink of coffee and I'll get this video started as you ponder the headline. So, 14 Texas Republicans join Roy and call for DHS funding freeze. No border security, no funding. For those of you that don't know, I've been down to the border many times. And the border pisses me off. And especially when our current administration won't do anything. They just want to sue Governor Abbott of Texas for putting buoys in the river to keep the people out. Because the Democrats need more voters. I mean, hell, the state of Illinois, I think it was the state of Illinois, said that they can become police officers. No, I don't want some illegal piece of shit, pulling me over, telling me what I can and can't do. I'm a fucking U.S. citizen. You're not. And I have said that these illegals coming over, let's use the correct term, most of them aren't coming here because they want a better life. They know they can, scam the U.S. system and live a cushy fucking life. As we got veterans sleeping on the fucking street. Veterans that are dying because the whole fucking country is in a massive heat wave. And yes, it ain't fucking global warming or climate change or whatever they're fucking saying. It's none of that. It's fucking summer in the U.S. It's fucking hot. Hell, Governor Hobbs of Arizona declared a fucking climate emergency. Yeah, it's Phoenix. It's August. It's fucking hot here. Yeah. That's not news. But because we got Governor Hobbs, and my God, I hate saying Governor Hobbs. It should be Governor Lake. But let's get on with this video here.
Congressman Chip Roy, Republican from the state of Texas, joins me now. Congressman, you just saw this. Armed members of cartel members with rifles and body armor coming into our country. But Democrats are mad that Governor Abbott...
Look at these pictures that he puts up.
You want to respond to these cartel guys with rifles?
Yes, Stuart. First of all, I'm joining you here from the South Hays Fire Department because we've been dealing with a 400-acre fire here in Central Texas, and so that's where
See, look at that arm.
I just want to give a shout out to those guys for
probably with the same guns that Obama sent down there.
A fight that's even bigger right now.
Remember the Fast and Furious?
And you're showing it right now. And a shout out to Bill Malugin for all of his great reporting. But these cartels are emboldened and they are empowered by a president who does not care about our southern border. He is allowing it to become completely run by the cartels. And if anybody has not seen The Sound of Freedom, go see it. Go see what's happening in the world. Go see who has the power. Go see who is, abusing these young girls, these young children. We're allowing that to happen on our watch. No more. That's my message. Governor Abbott is being sued by the Department of Homeland Security and by this administration because he dares to try to stop the flow at our border, to stop the death, the fentanyl, to stop the poisonings, to stop armed intruders. The president and this administration could go straight to hell. We have a job.
Exactly.
Congress, my message to all my Republican colleagues, we are not going to fund a government that's at war with the people of Texas. We are not going to fund a government that's perpetuating the lawlessness, empowering cartels, allowing fentanyl to kill Americans, and allow little girls to get raped in stash houses in Texas. Enough. This is our fight. And I'm tired of Republicans who are giving lip service to it and for years have been supporting it because they want cheap labor. We need to recontrol our border. Even Robert F. Kennedy Jr. gets it.
Exactly. And Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is a Democrat. But notice how he said Republicans. But when I put my video out about him, I got a ton of emails. And just so you know, I'm about half tempted to make a video going through every single email that I got. Calling me a traitor. Because I spoke up against the Republicans, the GOP, because they're not fucking doing anything. Chip Roy right there said the same thing. They just want to get elected and sit there in damn committee hearings and, oh, because the border is all the way down here where I live, 3,000 miles away from D.C., they don't have to see it. But, oh, when governors start busing people to D.C. and to New York City and to Chicago, they get all up in a tizzy. They get all mad. Well, you know what? I don't care. If I had the money, I would just shuttle them straight up. I would buy them Greyhound bus tickets and be like, you go to New York, you go to Chicago, you go to D.C. Because I'm sick and tired of only the border states. And notice how when they talk about border states, there's 4 border states. Yes, I don't consider Florida an actual border state because it doesn't directly border Mexico. You got California, Arizona, New Mexico, and Texas. But what are the 2 they always talk about? Arizona and Texas. There's a whole state in between us. New Mexico. They don't ever talk about that. Wonder why.
Stuart,
Yeah.
We have an obligation to have a secure border.
You want to remove or you want to use the power of the purse to rein in the Department of Justice and the Department of Homeland Security. You want to cut the funding. Would that help the border? Would it help our credit rating?
Well, look, our credit rating is...
You know, I don't give a fuck about the USA's credit rating. What pisses me off, that, you know, the Biden administration took over $100 million from the state of Arizona to give to New York. Fuck New York. That was Arizona money.
in the toilet because we've been spending money we don't have. We've been saying all year we need to spend at a lower responsible level and fund the priorities of government. One of those priorities, an actual priority, is to secure the border of the United States and to secure our country. That's the truth. I'm not saying...
Look at how big that fucking number is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 fucking digits. And we just sent more money to Ukraine.
We want to cut funding from the people who are doing their job. What we want to do is hold funding back until this president comes down to the other end of Pennsylvania Avenue, walks into the office of Speaker McCarthy and says, yes, we're going to actually do our job and secure the border. We're going to sign H.R. 2 into law. We're going to pay Texas back $10 billion because Texas haven't been doing the job the federal government is supposed to do. We're going to make sure that we go after the cartels and get the tools necessary to do it. And we're going to spend responsibly while we do it. When we head into September, Republicans should have one simple message. No border security, no funding. And you're going to stop spending money that you don't have to continue to fund a DHS and, by the way, a DOJ that's at war with the American people.
Yeah, and stop sending money to Ukraine. Now, about Ukraine. When we started this whole Ukraine thing, man, I got called every name under the sun because I knew the whole Ukraine thing was a fucking scam. And I tried to tell people about it. I got kicked off of fucking live streams because they're all like, it's Ukraine, Ukraine. But these people that, you know, supported it, and yes, I'm talking to you people that are probably watching this because I know exactly who supported it and who got mad at me because I said I don't support it. You sided with the federal government. You sided with Hollywood. You sided with all the liberals that changed their profile picture to the fucking Ukraine flag. I don't know how I can get you people to fucking listen to me. Maybe I need to get down on my hands and knees and beg. Yeah. I didn't get down on my hands on my knees to ask my wife to marry me. I only did that once, and I've been married 4 times. I would only get down on my knees for one thing and one thing only. And that's to praise the man up above that after 8 heart attacks and 2 strokes, he has kept me here. I don't care what number you have, what letter you have in front of your name, an R or a D. You're elected to protect and serve this country. Do it.